This one app can do so many things all within the same exact web browser. AI image generation, text to video, image to video, sketch rendering, AI supermodel, text effects, and much more. It's an AI creator's one-stop shop dream. And if you're a fan of generative video with apps like Leonardo AI Motion, Runway ML, or Pika Labs, then you'll love the feature in this one because their generative video AI tool does an impressive job as well. And it's called PromeAI. But why is this one specific app so unique? Because there are specific tools and features specifically for designers and even architects. Things like sketch rendering, creative fusion, and photo to sketch. Okay, so here's PromeAI's homepage. You can see there is a lot that it actually provides.
Please don't forget to subscribe.
And we'll take a scroll down and just see some of the key features that other apps may not offer. So you can see right here underneath tools, we have sketch rendering, AI image generation, creative fusion, image variation, which is very cool, and then photo to sketch. This is actually one of my favorites. AI supermodel, and then these text effects. And it doesn't even stop there because not only will it generate AI content, but then you could even perform some image editing. So things like erase and replace, outpainting, and then relight. So here's where it gets pretty interesting. You could see the diverse usage scenarios. So it has specific elements to be able to create product promotional image generation. The other really cool thing is the interior design concept. And then we also have architecture design, and then games and anime design. Okay, and then hop on over here to the pricing page. Here's their pricing page. So you see there's a very good free plan, and you'll actually get 200 relaxed generations a month, which is pretty good. And so as we scroll on over to the right hand side, we have base, which would be $29 a month, and then you can look at the difference and then compare the two. Now let's dive into some of the actual features that make this so unique. So look at this right here. These are some of the images it was able to make. First, let's go over here and then try sketch rendering. One of my favorites, because what this is actually going to do is you can actually upload a photo or a line drawing to be rendered. Or you can also see up here at the top, it says, or you can generate an image using text. Let's try this. Okay, so in order to do this, we want to have a sketch to start off with. And so if you do have access to this database,
For the ultimate mega prompts database, click the link in the description.
here's where you can actually find everything and then filter all the views. So you can get direct access to this whole entire database yourself.
More prompts are added to it almost every day.
So what we're going to do is go to the AI art prompts tab up here at the top. We need to have a sketch or a drawing. So if this is the actual image I'm going to be using, I'm going to go ahead and then hit the download button down here in the bottom right hand corner. Let's go back over here to PromeAI. So here we have it. And so now what I'm actually going to do is transform this actual sketch into a real photo. Down here at the very bottom, look at all of these style types that show up. This is quite impressive. As I hover over each example, on the right hand side, it will show you what it's going to look like. So right now I'm on film. Here is film. If I hover over a cartoon, look how it changes directly to the right. So this little girl goes from film, and then I hover over it, and then there's cartoon. And that's only in this little area of product design. If I go to furniture design, and then I select mid-century modern, look what it will give me on the bottom right-hand side. Let's go to geometric luxe, and then look at that. Geometric chic, all the way down to eclectic Scandi. I can hover over each image and then look at certain examples of what I'll get simply by just uploading this one simple sketch right here. You can just see that the options just keep going and going and going. Now, I could show you this all day and then go through all of these options, but just quickly by scrolling over some of these, you can just take a look at some of these amazing examples. This could be especially helpful if you're in the real estate market. Look at this: floor plan, kitchen, bedroom, bathroom, and living room. Okay, so what we're going to do in this case is go down to landscape. So I'm in landscape design. Below that, we have games and anime, which is pretty cool. And then even a game scene design. If I uploaded this sketch of this scenic landscape, it's going to create one in a pixel building style. That's pretty amazing. And then as I scroll down, you can see more and more options. Even the space opera style is cool. Let's just go to realistic, just for now, just to see what realistic can actually look like. And then once I did my realistic version, check out these images over here. Here is the sketch I uploaded, and then look at these images over here. Fascinating. 1, 2, and 3. I got 3 images, all from this simple sketch. Okay, now let's move on to the next one. Let's just try this. Let's go ahead and hover over to Creative Fusion. This is pretty cool too. Look at Creative Fusion. It says Blend the structural creativity of your sketch with artistic styles, creating unique and breathtaking artworks. If I go to my history, this is what I came up with earlier. Now this is pretty cool. All you do is select your image, and then you could see the comparison from left to right. Here's all the example style images, and you can just keep scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. So at the top, I have female selected, and then I could specifically look at all of my female variations right here. In render mode, I'll leave outline on, and then again, down here at the bottom right hand side, we have what's called style intensity. We specifically chose this style image right here. It was going to be more of an Asian descent type woman, but then it maintained the hair, and then it actually changed the background, so pretty cool. Okay, so now our architecture one is done. I have to tell you, I am extremely impressed with this one right here. On the left hand side, here is the image I actually uploaded. Right hand side, I chose a different style, something that was going to be more cozy, a little bit darker, and then look, there we have it right there. I can go over each one, and I can get a different variation, a slight difference in each one. Now let's move on to another awesome one. This is going to be image variation. And as you can see up here, it just says generate images with similar styles, layouts, perspectives, and sensory experiences. This is very similar to what I did earlier, but what I did this time around was I actually chose this photo right here that you see on your screen. And then if you notice down here at the bottom, there is actually now a location to enter a prompt. Modern living room loft style. And then just like that, it did it. So this is definitely a living room, and it is loft style. Now moving on, let's go ahead and then take a look at photo to sketch. It's exactly how it sounds. Upload a photo to convert it into a line drawing effect. So do you see this image right here? Look at this fruit basket right here. I took this fruit basket, I actually uploaded this. This is also AI generated. And now what we're going to do is just go and transform it into a sketch design. Again, down here at the bottom, I have design sketch. As I hover over it, I could choose from all these different options. For this one, I'll just choose hand-drawn line art, keep it very simple. And then just like that, look at what we got. We got 3 amazing images that gets it exactly right. Okay, again, here is my original image right here at the bottom right hand corner. Here are my 3 sketches. Fantastic job. You can look at the 2 differences. Left hand side, right hand side. It even got the little fruit, the little kiwis actually embedded within the fruit bowl itself. Amazing. Okay, now moving on, let's take a look at 3D text effect generator. It says render black and white text layouts into various effects. Here's the easiest thing you can do. You can't actually type out what you want. You need to actually upload a file. So what I did is I'll head on over to Canva, and I just simply created this very quick file right here. I just typed out metrics mule, and then I just saved this document exactly how this is. So once my document is saved and went to my downloads, there it is. Here's my creation simply in Canva right here. Once it's uploaded, it's going to appear up here in my history. And now I'm in 3D text effects generator. As soon as I have my file chosen, now we can come down here and again, look at all these options that we could choose from. Just continue to go on and on and on. Let's just try experimental color. I'll go ahead and then select generate. And while that generates, check out the ones it made for me just a few minutes ago. This one was called City Line Night Sky. As the other ones populate, we could see, unfortunately, only one got the spelling right. This one got it right here, metrics mule. Okay, now this one did a little bit of a better job. Okay, the first one didn't really get it as much. Look at the second one. The second one's pretty cool, but then the third one is a much better job. So pretty cool. This is similar to like a Adobe Firefly. Now let's go to background diffusion. This is quite simple. Automatically remove the background of any image and then add the sort of background you want instead. Okay, so here's the image I uploaded of myself on a green screen, very simple. And then quickly, by just choosing my image, I then selected one of the options that I wanted my background to be. It goes from this green screen, and it doesn't even have to be green screen. It can actually be busy in the background, and it does a pretty good job removing the background and then replacing it with something else. But for this instance, I just wanted something simple. I can go ahead and select this fruit bowl again, and then let's just completely change the background on this. And what it did was like that, in one click, it actually first removes the background just like that. And if you take a closer look, it got it perfectly, okay? So there's my fruit basket. It's completely removed as far as the background. Now I can select one of my options. This is where it's going to be so incredibly handy for e-commerce or product photos. Let's just go ahead and then select light yellow and hit generate on this one. Here's the fruit bowl, okay? I have 3 variations of the fruit bowl right here. So again, remember the original up here at the top. Now I have these 3 items right here with that beautiful looking yellow to white sort of gradient display. Amazing for product photos, especially for e-commerce. Okay, now let's move on to what's pretty impressive as well, image to video. This is going to be very similar to Leonardo AI Motion. Runway ML, or Pika Labs. So what I did was I had this image right here, and you could see you could do the same exact thing by hitting this plus button and then selecting the image that you want. I'll do that right now, and then look at the options that it gave me. Okay, there's the first one right there with a lower sensitivity. Now here's the second one with a higher sensitivity. This did an amazing job, and quite frankly, I am impressed because it kept her face and all her symmetry still the same, but yet her hair and gradient flow still moving. Amazing. So if you want to do the same thing, just select your image right here. I'll select this girl, and then you can see down here at the bottom, motion high. I have low and high. Down here at the bottom it says, however, for character animal movement, you can choose low. Let's just try high, hit generate, and then see what happens. This did a phenomenal job with this video right here. Check it out. Here's the final product. Amazing job. I get 4 seconds worth. It still maintains the symmetry, the quality, still photorealistic. Quite impressed with this one right here. Good job with the image to video. Now staying on the same trend of video, look at this right here. Let's go ahead and go to text to video. Every single time I've used their text to video tool, I've walked away more impressed than the prior time using it. So let's take a look at what was made for me earlier today. Again, I just put cinematic close-up shot, brunette haired woman, and then just like that, I get this great looking AI video. Fantastic job. Now let's go to AI image generation. A young woman at the beach in Hawaii looking directly into the camera. Now again, down here at the bottom in our toolbar, this is where we can style everything the way that we want. So I'll select just photography, and I'll just continue with general cinematic, and then let's go ahead and then select generate. But as you can see, as this is thinking, you can see again all of the options that this is going to provide for us, especially if you hover over the unique ones. As I'm over the unique items, you could see it even has very helpful options like design logo. And then just like that, here are the 3 photos we got of a young woman at the beach in Hawaii looking directly into the camera. So as you can tell from these images, it did a very good job. Okay, so the next thing I'll do is I'll create a logo. I'm going to type in a logo of a wave, and then we have the actual option called design logo. We're going to do that. And look at that. It did a fantastic job. Simple, vector style, easy to remove the background. I also have this one right here. And again, pretty impressive with this. Once I have it opened, if I want to download it, just select this download button right here. I'll select full download. And now just like that, I have a brand new logo of a wave just by simply typing in a 4-word prompt. So we covered a lot, but that's because this app, PromeAI, offers a ton. So try it for yourselves. There'll be a link in my description to where you could try it for yourself, and I think you're going to be very pleasantly surprised. But thank you so much for watching this video, and please don't forget to hit that subscribe button because you'll be the first to know when all these videos come out. But until then, we'll see you next time.